Alright, man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Zzoe for Hip Hop in the Streets, man. I know I ain't posted a video in like a week or some shit, but it's spring break down here in Miami, nigga. Shit's lit right now, nigga, so I was running around doing a whole bunch of other shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are my subscribers, and I appreciate y'all supporting me, so, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give y'all content. Today we're gonna do a story day. But before we get into that story, let me just tell y'all what the fuck happened to me last night. Alright, I don't know how much the news y'all watch or whatever. Y'all don't know that basically down here in Miami they're trying to set down South Beach because niggas been wilding and shooting and doing all kind of shit. And I guess they're trying to use the excuse that they want to stop the spread of COVID or whatever. So yesterday while I was out moving around or whatever, I noticed that they put an alert on the radio and on the news, and they were sending out text messages to the people who were like Miami residents that South Beach is going to be closed after 9 p.m. And when they said that, people were like, how the fuck they going to do that? How they going to make people stop from coming, you know what I'm saying, to South Beach at 9 p.m.? How they going to do that? Well, there's only 3 ways into South Beach. So if you just close all those main 3 bridges from the mainland that goes over to South Beach, it's done. Now for the people who are already in South Beach at 9 p.m. that decided they didn't want to leave, things got ugly for those motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? The police decided to start dispersing motherfuckers in a violent manner. They started throwing like pepper balls, tasing motherfuckers, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Them little bean bags, rubber bullets. So I know this morning in Miami, there's a lot of bitches that are bruised up, trying to wash fucking mace and shit out of their weaves and shit like that. A lot of bitches got knocked over, scraped up and shit. A lot of people, not even just females, everyone. So that shit in itself was wild. But we're gonna get into this story time though. This is a story from my younger days, man. Much younger. I was like a teenager. And I don't know how everybody else grew up, but most teenagers that I know that grew up in the hood, the first things we started doing was stealing bikes. But once we got older, we started stealing cars. And that's what I used to do when I was a young nigga, a teenager, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? The older niggas, the drug dealers around the way would tell me, like, yo, I need leathers for my Acura, or I need rims for this, or some shit like that. They tell me a part, I go steal the car, I strip the part, cause sell it to them. That was like my little hustle, you know what I'm saying? Then I got a little bit older, which wasn't much older, cause I was still a teenager. It was probably like 1 year later, I just evolved my hustle. I started doing motherfucking little insurance jobs, so niggas would pay me to steal their car and total it, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, this is about the story about the first time I did it. The first time I did one of those insurance job things. Now, at this time, I was living in like in the outskirts of the city I'm from. Like, I'm from Boston, but I was living on like one of the little outskirt towns called Brockton. And if you know anything about Brockton, it's a lot of Cape Verdeans, a lot of Spanish, you know what I'm saying? It's a poor town, or whatever. So motherfuckers was paying me to steal cars or whatever and get the parts, and then other people were paying me to do insurance jobs. So finally, someone approached me about an insurance job. This was the first, like, people had said something about it before, but this was the first one I actually took upon myself to do. So my man had this Mazda, it was like a fucking, I think it was a Mazda Millennia or whatever. Boom. And the shit looked good, you know what I'm saying? It was nice, the paint was nice, the rims was nice or whatever. But the problem was those Mazdas were shitty, you know what I'm saying? They were shitty mechanic-wise. So he didn't know that. He had put all this money into the car, made it all dope and pretty and shit like that. And boom, he's stunting one day, because this, like, alright, in Brockton is the Westgate Mall or whatever, and on Sundays, that's when the car days come, and niggas come out after the mall's closed, and niggas race up and down that strip, all kind of shit, right? So that particular day, he was trying to stunt. His shit wasn't fast, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't build his car to be fast. He built his shit just to look good, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to stunt. So he was stunting through the strip that day, and his shit just died, you know what I'm saying? And he fixed it or whatever, or he thought he fixed it or whatever. And then it happened again the next week. So he just started getting sick of this shit. It was making him look bad, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a getting money nigga, you know what I'm saying? He got bread, so he could just get another car, but he don't want to take a whole L on this car. So boom, he tells me to steal the shit, crash it, get rid of it, whatever I gotta do. So now mind you, I told you, he done hooked the car up to look good. So I'm a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm like 15, and now I got this hooked up car. It don't run that good, but you know what I'm saying? The bitches don't know shit. Bitches my age don't know shit about cars, nigga. So just me having a car, period. So, you know what I'm saying? He's like, boom, take the car. When you call me and tell me it's done, that's when, you know what I'm saying? When you say it's not in your possession no more, that's when I'm gonna call and report it stolen. So boom, I stunted with it for the weekend, you know what I'm saying? I'm driving around, I'm picking shorties up, you know what I'm saying? We smoking a little weed or whatever. I'm getting my little thing sucked because, nigga, at that time, you don't really know what you're doing. You ain't even really like, nigga, I'm 30-something now, and now I know how to fuck bitches. But at that time, when I was 15, I thought I was fucking bitches, but I really wasn't. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. And then finally, it's like, all right, I'm cruising, boom. I got a little bit saucy, you know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga back then. I drank some E&J. It's like late at night or whatever. At this time, my brothers and sisters have got taken away or whatever because, you know, my mom had her little drug issues that she's over now. She's clean and sober. But at that time, when I was younger, she, you know, a lot of parents were caught up in drugs at that time. And so she had to go to rehab. I was too old, basically. DSS wasn't messing with me no more. At that time, it was DSS, Department of Social Services. Now it's DCF, Department of Children and Family Services, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what it was then. It was Department of Social Services. And I had already been in them since I was like, I had already been in that system since I was like 2. You know what I'm saying? I had just got back with my mother maybe 2 years prior to this when I was 13. So from 2 to 13, I was in the system, bouncing around foster homes, residentials, being locked up, all these different places or whatever. So when DSS came to get the kids for, you know, the 51A or whatever, they didn't come get me. They was just like, nah, we're not looking for you. They seen me first, and I asked the cop, because they was going to my house, I was like, yo, what are y'all there for? They was like, what's your name? And I told them, and they was like, you. And I was like, shit, I thought it was me. And they was like, wait a minute, how old are you? And I told them, and they was like, no, we're not looking for you. You can go ahead. So me and my homie, we just walked off down the street without realizing what was happening. That's a whole nother story. If y'all want to know about that, we'll get into that, because that turned into crazy. Me and my homies tried to fight the police and all kind of crazy shit. That's a whole nother story. So boom, my mom's gone off in rehab. She got to do rehab for like 6 months to a year. My brothers and sisters are gone. My stepfather, he was like an alcoholic, so he was just out in the street doing whatever the fuck he was doing. And basically, I was raising myself, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be out all times of night. Basically, I wasn't living in the house. I would just go there to shower or whatever. And at that time, like I said, I was stealing cars. I was selling drugs. I actually had a car. I had like a 91 Accord wagon sitting on some white 18s or whatever. And I was 15. I wasn't old enough to drive none of that. But I had all these things because that's how I was living. So boom, I'm cruising around, stunting in this car. I drunk some E&J. I sideswiped some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the best driver. I'm fucking 15, and now I'm drunk. So I sideswiped some shit. Now it's time to get ready to call. There's no way I'm going to drive this around, you know what I'm saying? I just did some hot shit. I did a hit and run. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, someone seen this and got the license plate number or whatever. It's time to crash this bitch. So now I take it to like the outskirts of Brockton or whatever. Like they have these long back windy roads that go through the woods or whatever. Hold on, back up. I'm doing my vlog. So damn, this nigga Kaden fucked up my train of thought. Even though I'm at my other job right now at my dad's shop. But anyways, so boom, I take it down this long windy road and I'm trying to decide, like I start going real fast. Like fuck it. I'm gonna just pull the e-brake, brace myself, and hit like a tree sideways or something. So as I'm going, I put the shit hard. I stick something so the gas pedal stays down because I want to like ball myself up so I can brace myself. So I'm flying, nigga, and I'm starting to get scared, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the car started to go like 80 like approaching 100. It was going faster than I assumed that it was gonna go, because the road started going downhill towards, like, you know what I'm saying. So as I'm there, I just like the tree's coming closer, and I'm gonna hit the shit straight on. So as I get closer, I just jump out of this seat and I jump in the back seat, and that's when it hits. Boom! I ended up bouncing like off the back seat and back over there and on some more shit. I'm dazed and shit. I hop out the car. Know what I'm saying? And I run, but I'm kind of dazed and shit, so I'm kind of tripping. I don't know where I am. So I get out the shit. Now I'm dazed. At this time, I was a young nigga. I didn't even have a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Because cell phones weren't that popular then. So it's like, fuck, nigga, what am I gonna do? Now I done drove far into the woods. Now I gotta walk all the way back, nigga. I'm walking back. I'm trying to stay along the tree line so the police don't see me or whatnot. Boom. What do I see? I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know if this is a fox, a coyote, whatever the fuck it is, because you gotta remember, I'm young, nigga. I'm from the streets. I don't know about nature or none of that shit. So boom, this is a fox, coyote, some shit. I don't know. Some dog-like fucking creature decides to fucking start chasing me. So now I'm running in the woods, nigga. I see like branches, you know, because they be on the side of the road, they be like dead branches and shit. So I pick up one of the branches as I'm running. Boom. I pick the branch up. I run it around a tree. When I run around the tree, the dog starts to run around the tree. Then he doubles back to catch me on the other side. When he turns to catch me on the other side, boom! I bat the fuck out of that fox, coyote, whatever the fuck it was, nigga. Hit that shit. Long story short, I got the fuck out of there. But it was just a crazy day, and that was some shit that was going on at that time that I was living in right then, because I was a wild little nigga and I didn't have parents, and I was just trying to get through. You know what I'm saying? I had to survive somehow. Now, I like to give a lesson in some of these things, because I don't want to just seem like I was just reliving some glory days or something that I was proud of. I wasn't proud of having to steal cars or sell drugs or any of those things I had to do to survive. I was just surviving because of the systematic bullshit that I was going through. You know what I'm saying? My mom had went to jail. I'm out here in the system. The foster people are abusing me. They're not giving, you know, they cut a government check for every foster kid or whatever. They're not using that to give me no clothes or nothing like that. So I'm out here having to get it. I'm having to steal. I'm having to, you know what I'm saying? I'm having to do what I have to do. And the social workers back then, they didn't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't the foster parent reporting a problem, they didn't give a fuck if you was reporting a problem. That was no problem for them. You know what I'm saying? And like that's another reason why I try to like, now that I'm older, I try to like, if I run into a young nigga that I'm cool with, I try to like tell him like, yo, this is something you need to do. And this is something I'm gonna point out right now, and I point it out to every young black dude. Avoid catching a felony, alright? If you're under the age of 18 right now and you're watching this, the most important thing you can ever do right now is avoid catching a felony as an adult, alright? So if you doing a whole bunch of dumb shit right now, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now you think your juvenile record don't mean nothing, but it can carry over into your adult record. If you happen to be 17 and still on like juvenile probation and catch a case, they'll charge you as an adult and then not tie your juvenile into your thing, because your record will never get sealed because you didn't stop. And if you catch a felony, things are going to be hard in life, you know what I'm saying? Things were really hard in life for me where I came from, and that's why I was trapping, pimping, rapping, all these different things to try to make money. But now I'm down here and I live the square life or whatever. I got a job and I got another job, and I also got like a little business that I'm doing. So it took me a while to get on my feet, man, and where I'm at right now, I'm not even comfortable in life. You know what I'm saying? I should be a lot further ahead than I am, but I'm making the right steps to do that now, and I'm actually making progress. So seeing the progress I've made in this, how long have I been down here? 3 years? I've been down here since 2018 years. So seeing how much progress I made in this 3 years lets me know, if had I been doing this from the time that I had fucking graduated high school and finished my trade school, if I had started from then, I would be doing really well right now. So that's what I want y'all to take from this, man. Don't always just run around doing reckless shit in your juvenile life thinking it won't affect your adult life, because later on shit'll be really hard for you. These are wise words from your boy Big Zzoe for Hip Hop in the Streets. I'm out. Y'all stay blessed.